his right hand gripping the hydraulic cutters suddenly tightening. The veins on the back of his hand bulged one by one, like snakes crawling under his skin. Click. The sound of metal breaking, crisp and vicious. The handcuff chain snapped. The moment the chain broke, a flying metal fragment cut across the back of Gustavo's hand. A gash immediately opened, blood flowing down between his fingers, dripping onto my white sheets. 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops. Shocking to see. Your hand! Don't worry about it. He threw the hydraulic cutters on the floor with a dull thud. My newly freed hands immediately grabbed the blanket, wrapping myself from feet to chin, wishing I could bundle myself into a dumpling. You can leave now. My voice was shaking terribly, but I tried to maintain the last shred of dignity. Thank you, Captain Gustavo, for responding. Sorry for the trouble. Goodbye. Gustavo didn't move. He stood up, turned his back to me, and began unbuckling his firefighting combat gear. 1 buckle, 2 buckles, 3 buckles. The heavy flame-retardant jacket slid from his shoulders, revealing the sweat-soaked black compression shirt underneath. The fabric clung tightly to him, outlining every muscle on his back. My throat tightened. I looked away. The next second, I saw Gustavo grab the chair by the bedroom door. With a bang, he jammed it against the door. Then he turned around, sat down heavily on the chair, legs spread, elbows on his knees. His injured right hand hung down, still dripping blood. He didn't even glance at it. He just raised his head, staring at me with those bloodshot eyes. I need to write an incident report, he said, his voice cold as poison. Aries, I need you to cooperate. Give me a detailed account of what happened. When it started, how long it lasted, when the other person left. Speak clearly. I gripped the blanket tightly, my nails digging into my palms. He was settling personal scores, using the most legitimate excuse to inflict the most extreme humiliation on me. 3 years. This was the hatred he'd been holding for 3 years. Blood flowed from the back of his hand to his fingertips, then dripped from his fingertips onto my bedroom floor. He didn't wipe it, didn't bandage it, didn't even furrow his brow, as if it was someone else's hand, as if all his attention, all his hatred, all his madness was focused on me. I couldn't take it anymore. What's wrong with you, Gustavo? I sprang up from the bed, wrapped in the blanket, and shouted at him. There's no man, no one, just leave. This is my house. What right do you have to stay here? Gustavo squinted slightly at my outburst, but he didn't move. His lips even curved into a smile so cold it chilled to the bone. No one? So you're playing with handcuffs by yourself? Tying yourself up? Dressed like that to tie yourself up? Each rhetorical question was like a hammer pounding on my skull. I stood there open-mouthed, unable to say a word, because everything he said was true. Gustavo didn't give me a chance to breathe. He stood up from the chair and began searching through my bedroom like an enraged beast patrolling its territory. He yanked open the closet, hangers clattering. He glanced down, no men's clothes. He kicked open the space under the bed, storage boxes with a few shoes, an old suitcase. He crouched down, looked for 3 seconds, stood up. He jerked open the balcony curtains, empty, just a few pieces of underwear on the drying rack swaying gently in the evening breeze. Gustavo scanned each item, his brow furrowed tight enough to pinch a fly. No trace of a man, not a single trace. This bedroom was as clean as a sealed tomb, inhabited by only one person. I huddled on the bed, clutching the blanket, feeling like a rabbit cornered against a wall, watching helplessly as he searched through my closet, under my bed, my balcony. Finally, his gaze landed on the vanity. My heart skipped a beat. Don't go there. Please, don't go there. But he was already moving. I sprang from the bed like a released spring. The blanket fell and I didn't even care. I rushed over, blocking the vanity before he could reach it, spreading my arms. You can't search here. My voice had already changed pitch, sharp and thin, with a crying tone. Gustavo looked down at me. He was a full head taller than me. Right now, blocking his path, I looked like a kitten baring its teeth and claws while trembling all over. Move! No! He didn't say it a second time. One hand wrapped around my waist, lifting me away from the vanity like picking up a cat, pressing me against the nearby. His other hand, the one still bleeding, pulled open the bottom drawer of the vanity. Inside the drawer was nothing belonging to a man, not even a single strand of male hair, just a delivery box, already opened, then resealed with tape. The seal was crooked, as if it had been repeatedly opened and resealed. Gustavo frowned, peeling back the tape with one hand. The box opened with a rustle, its contents spilling out. A photo slid to the floor. In the photo were 2 people, him and me, 3 years ago.